I'm going to share with you guys how the Holy Spirit helped me save my marriage from anger. So, as you all know, I've been married for a few months now. When I newly got married, I'll go to the salon and maybe I'll make my hair, I'll do my lashes, or I'll do my nails, to look pretty and good for my man, of course, my husband. And you know what? When I take all this time and all this effort to look this good and I come home, he wouldn't notice. This is someone that could notice the tiny dot when we have not gotten married. Like, before we got married, he was always complimenting my gap tooth. You're married months, 5 months, 6 months. Not even a compliment for my gap tooth. And I'm like, is it that he's not seeing me again or he doesn't love me? So the initial time I get offended and I'll just keep cool. I won't say anything. And one time like that, I was not happy. You know when he noticed that I actually did my lashes after a week? One day when he was kissing me, I was like, oh, you did your lashes. And I was like, it's now you're noticing after 1 week. Seriously. And you're like, oh, I'm sorry. At first, the me of the first few months would have been angry, but right now I'm not. And I'll tell you how God helped me, or how God helped me overcome that challenge. One time I was in my quiet room where I pray, and then I was just thinking about it. I was like, then I had a voice that said, is there any way your patience will get you to hate them no matter what they do? I was like, no. Even if my patient vomits on me, even if my patient insults me, even if my patient slaps me, there is nothing they will do on earth that will make me hate them. Instead, I have compassion on them. Because what? They are my patients and they are sick. You now say, why do you find it difficult to tolerate the lapses of your husband? And I looked at it. I said, wow. So in my brain, I tell myself, he's blind. He can't see. The day he will see, he will see. If I make my hair, or I do my lashes, or I do my nails, and I don't get any compliment from him, instead of getting angry that he didn't notice me, I get pity. Oh, if only he could see. That's just the way I pity a blind patient. Like, he's not blind, but that's how I fix my mind. Like, oh, yeah, he didn't see me because he's blind. He can't see. And then the day he actually sees something, like immediately, I'm like, wow, you saw that? You noticed. I get excited. Brings out the inner child in me. This is something that would have made me angry before. That's exactly how God helped me overcome that challenge. And that same concept, I use it with other things around me. I won't give somebody the power to bring out a crazy me. Let me explain to you. So let me say I go out on the road and a crazy driver starts screaming at me, blah, 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 and wants to fight me. Why should I fight a madman on the road when I'm not mad? Like, if you see a normal person, well dressed with suit and tie, fighting a madman, won't you think that normal person is a mad person? Sure, you will say, that person on suit and tie is definitely mad. So, if I'm not mad, why should I fight a mad person? When I see a mad person, or somebody acting mad, saying nonsense on the road, I can't disgrace myself so low to fight that person. No. If I say something, and I know that saying something will worsen the case, I just ignore the person. Because it's only a mad person that talks to a mad person. So you see that with this, I can maintain my peace and nobody can alter my peace. I'm in charge of how I feel. I'm in charge of how I want to act. I'm in charge of how I want to be. Maybe this story can help somebody today. Thanks for listening.